makers of Fatrical present Frontier Mortician. Are you skinny and run down? Are you so thin that you have to wear skis in the bathtub to keep from going down the drain? When you turn sideways and stick out your tongue, do you look like a zipper? When you drink strawberry pop, do you look like a thermometer? Oh, if so, then you need Fatrical, the drink that puts weight on you. Fatrical is not a capsule. It's not a solid. It's not a liquid. It's a gas that you inhale, and it comes in one delicious flavor, mustard. It costs only 50 cents a case. However, the equipment for inhaling it costs $5,678.99. But this includes a 10,000 cubic foot tank, 300 feet of hose, 3 pumps, 2 filter tips, and a partridge in a pear tree. And now for our story. Trigger Mortis, Frontier Mortician. The scene opens in the residence of Sam Alamode, wealthy rancher and owner of the Barbecue Ranch in Spare Rib, Texas. Sam is dying and is talking to his lovely daughter, Piney Alamode, whom he lovingly calls Pie.
Pie, honey, I'm dying again. Go call Trigger Mortis. Have hearse. We'll travel.
What's wrong with you, Daddy?
I swallowed the thermometer, and I'm dying by degrees.
I'll go call Trigger Mortis right now.
Unknown to Sam, his head foreman, Joe Silver, is hiding outside, listening to the conversation. Sam doesn't hear Joe speak.
Let old Sam die. I wish he would. Then I would get the ranch and be set for life. He's always got some fool disease. Last week he swallowed a hydrogen bomb and had atomic ache. He's always suffering from flower disease. He's a blooming idiot. Hey, here comes Pie Alamode's stupid boyfriend, Arnie R. Square.
My, I haven't seen my girlfriend for 2 weeks. I remember the last time she kissed me. It sent chills up and down my spine. Then I found out her popsicle was leaking.
Who is it?
It's me, honey. I call you honey 'cause you have the hives.
Oh, my Cookie. I call you Cookie because you're so crummy.
We interrupt this love scene to bring you a message from Peter Pan Makeup. Use Peter Pan before your pan peters out. This is the makeup used by the stars, Lassie, Bullet, and the Untouchables. Listen to this letter from Mrs. Margatroyd Flugahorn from Liver Lip, Mississippi. My face was so wrinkled, I had to screw on my hat. And then I used Peter Pan makeup, and I don't look like an old woman anymore. I look like an old man. And now, back to our story. Trigger Mortis, the Frontier Mortician, is answering his telephone.
Oh, it's you, Miss Pie Alamode. You want me to come see your father? Well, my hearse has been giving me trouble. I think I blew a gasket. I've got to quit using embalming fluid in a gas tank. The motor keeps dying on me. Yes, I'll hurry right out. Goodbye, I must be shoveling off.
Pie Alamode hangs up and goes to meet her lover, little orphan Arnie, in their favorite meeting place, the family graveyard.
Oh, Arnie, it's so romantic here in the graveyard. There's the grave of my Uncle Ernest. Look, there are some worms making love in dead earnest.
Darling, may I have your hand in marriage?
My hand? Oh, yes, in fact, you can have my arm, too.
Oh, joy! Let me put this ring on your finger.
Oh, Arnie, your face is turning red.
And her finger's turning green. After all, we've been going together for 12 years now.
So what do you want? A pension? Let's go tell my father.
This program is brought to you by the Double Insanity Insurance Company, who gives you a double deal. We pay $100,000 if you are killed by a herd of elephants going east on Thursday. If you lose an arm, we'll help you look for it. If you get hit in the head, we pay you in one lump sum. We have a double indemnity clause, too. If you die in an accident, we bury you twice. And now for a report from the National Safety Council. It is predicted that 356 people will die in accidents this weekend. So far, only 135 have been reported. Some of you are trying. And now, back to our story. Joe Silver is plotting to kidnap Pi Alamode and hold her for ransom, even though Sam is dying. Trigger Mortis, Frontier Mortician, is on his way.
Well, here I am. When you are at death's door, I will pull you through.
Good to see you, Trigger. Can you give me a good funeral?
I'll give you a good funeral or your money back. Could I interest you in our new railway plan?
I'm a sick man, Trigger. A sick man. The doctor told me to drink some medicine after a hot bath, and I can hardly finish drinking the bath.
You need some of my Whistler's mother's medicine. One dose and you're off your rocker.
Trigger, I can trust you, can't I?
Of course, of course. Have I ever let you down?
I don't trust my ranch foreman, Joe Silver. He has a sneaky look.
I happen to know, Sam, that Joe plans to kidnap your daughter to keep her from marrying little orphan Arnie.
Trigger, we gotta do something. Think of a plan.
Will Trigger Mortis think of a plan? While he thinks, a word from Glum, the toothpaste that gives your breath the good housekeeping seal of approval. Are your teeth like the 10 Commandments? All broken? Do you have a Pullman car mouth, one upper and one lower? Well, then use Glum. Glum contains eucalyptus oil, flown in from Australia. This eucalyptus oil is the secret of Glum. Millions of users say, "Man, you clipped us!" Be true to your teeth, and they will never be false to you. And now, back to Frontier Mortician. Sam, Pi, Arnie, and Trigger Mortis are trying to figure out how to get rid of Joe Silver.
Oh, all this thinking has given me a splitting headache.
Have your eyes ever been checked?
No, they've always been blue. Trigger, why don't we put Joe in one of your coffins and ship him out of the state?
A tisket, a tasket. I'll put him in a casket.
Here comes Joe Silver now. Quick, get the coffin ready, Trigger.
Daddy, lie on the bed and act like you're dead.
Sam lies on the bed and holds his breath. Trigger takes off his shoes and everybody holds their breath. And at this breathless moment, Joe Silver enters Sam's bedroom as the other people hide.
So I finally caught you, you scoundrel. You've cut my check so many times I've had to endorse it with mercurochrome. I want to marry your daughter, Sam, and nobody's going to stop me. Sure, I'm tough. I've been sent up the river so many times, I get fan mail from the salmon. The last time they caught me, I got 10 years in jail and 2 in electric chair. Even when I was a baby, people kept pinning things on me. Now I'm going to get you.
Get him, Arnie.
Quick, I have the casket open. Push him, Arnie.
Help! Help! Quit pushing me! Quit pushing me!
That takes care of him. Now I have to run for a body. A fellow in town swallowed a quart of shellac and died. He had a lovely finish.
How can we thank you? You will come to the wedding, won't you?
Yes, I will. and I plan to give you a tombstone for a present. But don't take it for granted.
Thanks, Trig. By the way, stop over and we'll play golf someday.
Don't ever play golf with an undertaker, Sam. He's always on top at the last hole.
Now we can be married, Pie, Maloo. And you'll have my last name.
And what a lovely name I'll have. Mrs. Pi R. Square.
And as the sun sinks slowly in the west, we leave the lovers as they plan their future. Tune in tomorrow for a new adventure, brought to you by Bleedies, the cereal for old goats. Bleedies contains 56% iron, 22% copper, 78% steel, 14% bronze, and 11% zinc. It doesn't snap, crackle, or pop. It just lies there and rusts. So join us next week at this same time and station for the first episode of our new story, I Was a Teenage Spinster.